Namaste everyone. So many people ask me why I started yoga, how long I've been doing it for, and what brought me to yoga in the first place. And I'm more than happy to share this story. So I was 16 and I was suffering from an eating disorder. I was anorexic and then it went into bulimia, and I was depressed. I was very weak and tired. I lost the colour from my face. I didn't like being in my body. I felt disgusted by my skin, and I found it difficult to look in the mirror. I found it difficult to look at my body. When I put clothes on, I felt like the clothes were containing me and I had to rip them off because I could feel my skin, because I could then feel the material on my skin, which made me more aware of my body. And I hated the idea of even feeling my body because I was so detached from it, and by connecting to it I felt more disgusted by it. So the relationship with my body became worse and worse, and my mental health deteriorated, and my parents found out and took me to a counsellor. And I suppose this started my journey, but talking about it, changing the habits, seeing if I could change the cognitive processes, they were only just a small step forward, a massive step forward, but a small one in terms of learning to love myself and being comfortable in my own skin. Because what happened was I started to eat and not purge as much, but the connection with my body was still not there. I put on weight and continued to put on weight and continued to put on weight because I didn't stop the binging, I just stopped the purging. I still couldn't feel the hole that was inside of me, so I continued to eat and continued to eat. And this was when I first did yoga. And it was a Jerry Halliwell DVD, Jerry Yoga. And I sat and I breathed. And when I breathed my breath in, I cried. And because the breath that was traveling through my body made me feel my body and made me realize I was alive. And that's where this spark lit up inside me, and I finally made some sort of connection. And this started the journey, but it was very, very long. And so this tiny spark grew and diminished, and then grew and diminished over the years. And during this time there was a lot of yo-yo dieting, there was a lot of bad relationships, trying to again fill this hole in different ways, until I eventually had a bad breakup and I decided to travel the world. My heart and my soul took me to Asia, and I spent 7 days in a monastery meditating and doing yoga. It was a silent monastery, which means that I had 7 days with my mind, with my body, and most importantly with my soul. And I've never looked back. That was 2012. It's now 2018. And I can honestly say that I love my body. It's not perfect, and I still look at people on Instagram, people walking down the street, and compare and look at myself in the mirror and have a moment where I wish my body was like this. But it doesn't take me long to just close my eyes and breathe and feel grateful and feel love and compassion for myself and my body. The relationship with my body is something that yoga has really given me, this beautiful relationship. I feel comfortable in my own skin. I cannot tell you how far from reality I thought that would be, to actually feel comfortable in my own skin. To be able to have a good relationship with food. I eat food and I enjoy it. And I don't feel guilty after, no matter what I eat. I do not feel bad. I feel great because I fueled my body. That I never thought would happen. And this relationship with food and my body is just the beginning. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Yoga has brought so much more into my life. And I know I'm still at the beginning of this journey. This is the beginning of my story. I'm learning to love myself more and more every day. I'm giving myself compassion more every day. I have compassion for others, and I understand that people struggle, and I'm able to change my perspective. When I'm sitting in traffic, I take it as an opportunity to sing songs or to feel the sunlight coming in through the window or see the raindrops dropping on the windscreen and it lighting up and looking like diamonds. You know, there's so much to life, and it is really about perspective, and there is beauty in everything. There is love in everything, and it's just choosing. It's choosing to be fearful or choosing to be compassionate, both with yourself and with others. So that's my story in short. If anybody would like to know more, feel free to call me, to message me. I'm available on Facebook, on Instagram, all under House of Layla. And I would be more than happy to help you with your journey, guide you along, and spread the light. Thank you. Namaste.